Right behind me over here, I have a nice section of this raised bed full of lisianthus, and they are ready. They are ready to be harvested, and I want to put some bouquets together to open the roadside stand tomorrow. So let me bring you along to see what we're harvesting today. It's supposed to rain, so I don't know how much I can make today of showing you my beautiful blooms, but let's get to it. Now let me just show you really quick the layout. I have one raised bed over here, and we'll say it's about close to being 4 feet wide, and the section that my lisianthus are taking is about, I don't know, a good section of maybe 6 to 8 feet. I have the lisianthus really close together, and as you can tell, I have weeds all over as well. But my lisianthus are ready. These guys are ready, and they are beautiful, and they are plenty. So let's harvest a bunch of them. Look at these beautiful lisianthus, you guys. Look at this. This is just one plant. Come on, camera, you got this. This is one plant. So this entire branch is probably gonna go into one bouquet. Look at these beautiful. Oh, these are gorgeous. Too bad these guys are not coming back next year, I don't think. Okay, I will say this is plenty of lisianthus for the few bouquets. I think I may be going for like 5 bouquets. These are not going to be just lisianthus, or not completely made of lisianthus, I should say. I have plenty of other flowers, so I think it's pretty good. I'm going to leave this space for yarrow. Let me show you this section over here. This is yarrow. I have a mix here that I led from last year. This overgrown section over here at the very front of the bed is the section that came back from last year, and the next weedy section here in the middle are the ones that I planted as a seedling this year, earlier in the spring. So these are the ones blooming right now, and I have done a really bad job of keeping this bed free of weeds, as you can see, but it is what it is. So I'm just going to grab whatever few blooms that I have there from yarrow. Okay, these are only the few pieces that I have from yarrow. Honestly, I have been harvesting so much of those 2 sections over there that this is not bad. It's already almost the middle of August, and this is what I have here. It's not bad in my opinion. I mean, if I put a couple of pieces in a bouquet, it will just give a different kind of texture. I may not have enough for 5 bouquets here, but I have plenty for 2 or 3. It's beautiful. Here are a handful of Amidara, and the bouquets that are not going to have any yarrow are going to have these beauties. Look at this. I love the purple ones. These are beautiful. There is one head right here. There is one head that I just love to add. It adds so much texture. This spot right here is the one that I really need to do some work soon, like in the next couple of days. I really need to remove a lot of the plants that are just done, because I wanna redo that space. Oh, these are beautiful. These are just not the right shade for the bouquets that I'm going with here. I am getting a bunch of straw flowers right now. They're beautiful. Believe it or not, these almost 6 feet tall plants that I have here of straw flowers, these are the ones that got planted early in the spring outside, and I think the bunnies came a couple of weeks later and ate them all to ground level. And instead of having to replace those, I just kind of let them be. Oh, over there. Nope. I just kind of let them be, and they came back beautifully. And I mean, look how big they are now. And I have been already cutting so much from these plants. They're just so full of life. Okay, these are the few straw flowers that I got. Beautiful colors. They will go with everything that I have going on here. I might need an extra bucket. Look at all these beautiful, beautiful colors. I mean, everything works together so well so far. The lisianthus, the yarrow, the amidara, and the beautiful straw flowers here. I haven't even gotten to half of the stuff that I want to get, and I already have a nice bucket full of stuff. They're beautiful, beautiful. This right here is a section about, I don't know, maybe like 5-6 feet section of zinnias. These are the Queen Lime Red zinnias, probably one of my favorites. The Queen Lime Red and Orange are probably my top 2 zinnias to plant for cut flowers. I think this is the 3rd, maybe 4th succession of zinnias that I have going in my garden. And I mean, honestly, when I say that I don't think that lisianthus is going to make it for me next year, I know how beautiful they are. I know the value in growing them for cut flowers, but my customers or the people that buy the bouquets from me, they don't know that. And if I have a bouquet full of lisianthus, and if I have a bouquet full of zinnias, especially in different colors of zinnias, people are going to go for the zinnias. So when I purchase very expensive lisianthus plugs, I'm thinking, that these are going to be ones that people like to get them in their bouquets. But if they're going for the zinnias, then I mean, I'll just stick with the zinnias. These are beautiful. And I have plenty more. I'm going to show you the first succession of the zinnias that I have. They're looking already a little sad. I mean, they have been producing so much, and the heat has definitely gotten to them. But, I mean, they're still producing. Oh, this is a beauty. And if you're wondering, for these zinnias, I do have a layer of Hortonova, the netting. And that's why they're just beautiful and strong. Oh, I have some in the middle. Gorgeous. And unfortunately, when you have to cut from zinnias to get the length that you want, you have to go all the way past the areas where you will see more flowers coming. If you're growing for bouquets. If you're growing for yourself, I will go above the next set of leaves to let those blooms develop. Oh, look at this. Look at these guys. If you're growing this variety, you already know how gorgeous they are. I mean, these are pretty long. These are pretty long stems. Look at those beautiful, beautiful flowers. This right here is the bed where I have the other zinnias. These zinnias were my first succession this year here in my backyard. After that, the second and third succession were done at the community garden, but these guys, I mean, they're already showing signs of powder mildew. I think that's what it's called. Just a little bit here and there, and they're really, really close together. It makes sense that they are going to be getting sick, but my gosh, I still have tons of blooms here on this single bed. And this is still the Queenie red lime variety. Guys, I love them. I have plenty of them as well. Here is the other bunch that I got from this one bed. Look at that. Look at those beautiful colors and shades. Okay, so I have plenty of flowers here for the bouquets tomorrow, but I also need to go to the community garden and get a bunch of dahlias and get a bunch of celosia that I have growing over there. So I think